I think you need some accountability. The way that I think the lending protocol in the XRPL will work is there's going to be 4 people involved, right? And I think this is probably similar to how it's going to work on a lot of the DeFi stuff. You've got a borrower and a lender. So somebody wants to put up, whatever it is, whatever the issued asset is, or XRP, and then the other person gets whatever it is on the other side of that transaction. So if you want to borrow ROUSD against XRP, you've got those 2 parties that are willing to contribute to the pool and earn an interest rate, and somebody's willing to pay that interest rate to be able to get that loan. You probably need a broker. And for over-collateralized loans, that's how DeFi has worked a lot up to this point, is you put your stuff in there, it gets lent out, or you're borrowing against your stuff and it's over-collateralized and you get, the stable coin, whatever it is. If you want traditional loans done through this protocol, and I think people will want that. I think banks and institutions will be, looking to use this. You're probably going to need a broker that sits in there, somebody that has oversight, that underwrites the risks, that understands the constraints around the loans and can be a neutral third party between the 2 people that are transacting. And then you'll probably have to have an arbiter. If there is, litigation, or somebody sues somebody, or, things don't work out the way that they were supposed to, the broker and the borrower are going to have to be the people that sign off, or the lender are going to have to be the people that sign off when the loan's repaid, to be able to release the collateral. And if they're not, for whatever reason, because the loan wasn't paid off, then there's going to be arbitration, and you probably need somebody with, visibility of that ecosystem to make sure that they're making the right determination based on the information that's actually there that happened on chain. So I think it'll work similar to some of these other DeFi ecosystems. You're probably going to have oversight or purview by a regulator. So it'd be kind of like the Arbiter. People are participating and the regulator needs visibility into that ecosystem. I would think that they would be, have visibility into that for auditability and all the other reasons that you would need that. You probably have somebody like an RIA or a broker dealer or somebody else administering that ecosystem, underwriting the risk, understanding what's going on, trying to make sure that there aren't bad actors. And if there are, they can get the regulator involved, that type of stuff. So I think that there's going to be, again, 3 to 5 parties involved in a lot of these DeFi ecosystems. And